whip. Hey, spit about 10 on my 50. And slick then, he with the back then, you out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the bip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be presto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Never save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damagers. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're in the NFC title game? On first down, Jamison. He finds an opening past the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check. Lucky.
Check it back.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick. Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
On 3rd down, Jackson is going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Got it. Mike 55. Mike 55. Any weapons. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Ready. 8-3. Hey, that's scared. Snap.
They'll run on 1st down. Moon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Second and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. And
that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you talk about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more,
to put it mildly.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey. Go.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw is Jackson. He completes it to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try the left side. Jamison. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jamison. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 36. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, Jamison. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Jamison. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though, falls incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
And he better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
15 lining. 15 lining. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Out. Hey, let go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the... dive. Nice grab.
Here we go. Here we go.
To number 82.
On the set.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Come on. Check. Back. Check now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Yeah, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I got you. Kill. Check 15. Hey, Alpha. Switch. Hey, lock it. Slam. Fight.
Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 7. And the Bears have taken the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Eagles on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down. Not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Watch the run. Hey, Delta. Check one. Score. Jump. Yeah. Ready?
2nd and 13. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Check. Hey! 55, my God, 55. Too little, Captain. Hey, Haywood. Snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Leo. Let's go. Shit.
They'll set up to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Mike 55. I'm coming after you. Hey, Charlie.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
55, my God, 55. I hope you go.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Makes it.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they give this time to the tailback. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Shift. No. Off. Watch the safety creep.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Watch the screen. Go. Wide. Get wide.
Here's Jackson on third down. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
55. Eat.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Get that ball. He's crashing. Check 26, check 26.
Now Jackson to throw on third down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And now it's a two-score game at 9. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll run on first down. Jamison, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Even. 4 down. Even. Double up. Pick the edge. Come.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. He goes full extension, and he's got it. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Here we go. 10 over. 55. Get the ball. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Hey, Alpha. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, D-line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He's up north of 100 yards receiving now in this NFC Championship game. And it's a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Go, go.
Second and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back to throw. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Hey, go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyree Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really getting to the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that?
And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe somebody tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more, plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Sometimes you're never quite sure there's actually scheme that got the ball blocked. But I know one thing. The special teams coach, he's going to take the pats on the back for it anyway.
It's always interesting to watch after the block, the scramble for the football. Nice job there. They kept their wherewithal, got it, able to return it.
And on that, he can take the pats on the back because once you get the block, everything that happens from there is really controlled chaos. And you try and control it through your practice, through your teaching, and understand, expect to get the block. And once we do, this is how we respond.
And that's caught. It's Hogan. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That is the same case on that play. They'll set up a throw, and that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's Lawson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You got tight. Go. You got tight right there.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Mike, 55.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Second down in inches. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Steve 6.
They're going to look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 11. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this throw caught left side. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season, but right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugar.
Now you send me the damn invite, motherfuckers.
Back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
I was looking, there's no party.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
His defense is a little better. I did. 4th quarter, 3 minutes. Come on, man. Putting in the windows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get that last touchdown. The one where he just threw it up. Yeah. Nah, I was already fucked up before that. 3 minutes left, and I had the ball, and I was only down 5 points. If I would have scored, I would have been ahead. No, because I mean, it was only 20 yards or something. I just threw it in the middle. I didn't want to take the sack, and I got fucked up.
No, what's going on?
Yeah, triangle's that corner out over there on the other side.
Yeah. No, I think we're gonna play the Super Bowl next. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
You gotta advance it though, Will. Tell him get back to work. Playoffs?
I got you.
Yeah. No, my defense was doing pretty good for a long time. Holding the field goals. It's just that big boy, his big boy, that fucking Royce. I even moved my fucking right tackle to the fucking center, and he still couldn't keep up with him. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's 99. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody I put in the center, he was tearing them up. Anytime I do play action, I had to do max protect and keep the running back in order to keep get me anytime. I don't know. That shit was crazy. Cause I even prepared for this game by moving my right tackle, who was my best overall player, to center. And he's still in it. Oh yeah, I don't know about that too. Well, you didn't make it because you made the what's it called? Shit. Hold up, don't send me yet. I accidentally fucking clicked to send the invite. Because me and Lennox, no, who's in the? Yeah, Lennox lost. Yeah, so it'd be me and Lennox. Yeah. I accidentally clicked to send it. I didn't send it. I wanted to go look at the roster. Your guy still gets the Pro Bowl shit. He just doesn't get to play in it. Because they already gave all that out week 1 of the playoffs. Next week's all the awards, though. Yeah, that Royce is something special. You have a problem with him, Ashley. You seen what I kept running? I kept running cover 4, manning everybody up though. It works great against everybody. Everybody ain't got corners or people that can get off the line, so my corners are high up there though. I don't know if it's gonna work for you as good as it does for me, but we'll see. Oh, me? Yeah, I tried to get that guy to get in front of him, and he just kept fucking going at an angle. I couldn't get him in front, so I was like, alright. I should have probably did the backstop or some shit, or L2 it. Yeah. I got 3 wide receivers, a quarterback. Left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. Mr. 63 sacks over there, or 104 sacks over there. Yeah, of course he made it. Key trees. Doo-doo-doo. Oh fuck. Is that my guy? I think that's my guy. I don't know how. Alright, I'm good. You can send it when you're ready.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah, that was my guy. I don't know if he made the proposal. I mean, I didn't use him at all. Sure does look like it.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
I don't know.
I'm so icy, got that.
Said Jay Burnett, running back. I have a Jay Burnett, 69 overall. That's what the other guy was. Said he made the Pro Bowl, but doesn't give him anything.
Yeah, that's my back.
Oh, that's yours? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got one too. His name's JoJo Burnett. What do you think of the Super Bowl teams this year? Texans versus Bears. Houston has one of the best passing offenses of all time. Yeah. That's what the reporter's telling me. How will they hold up against the Bears? Chicago absolutely pummeled their opponents with their rushing attack. It will be interesting. Oh, that's the other thing too, is that first play of the game, I fucking hit his running back out for the one quarter. I was like, God, I was hoping he's out for the whole game. That was the same one that I injured last time I played him. And I didn't like hit him like hit stick or nothing. I just fucking hit him and he fucking was out. Okay. He got injured last time we played. I injured both of them last time, though. Oh, Super Bowl 64. Kobe get MVP. Oh man, I don't want to do that.
League MVP. You got offensive player of the year on the AFC side.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you got it on the AFC side.
You got
damn, you paying all that money to fucking Haley still? God damn, 22 million? This thing says, yeah, it doesn't tell you what his rating is. Oh, he's star development. 93. You upgrade him 38 fucking points.
71, something like that.
Normal, probably. You just got him to a star. Even though it says it's hidden, but it shows on there that it's a star. Oh, Haley got that bazooka, huh? Bazooka! Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're playing with Nara. Yeah, my running back, though, Jalen Moon, he's got this ability called Protective Custody. It says the most effective ball carriers prioritize maintaining possession over all else. When they enter the zone, no tackles made against them will cause a fumble. He had this since I got him, like drafted him. But not really run the ball. Got high profilic receivers out there. He's making catches diving. You seen that shit? He put that ball like right over his linebackers and shit. They catch it, go to the ground. Laying out. Oh man.
Man, you ain't gonna get it with Keelan, man? Or you gonna do it tomorrow?
Why you tell me? The fuck? You got a phone? I ain't a commissioner. I ain't in charge of nobody. I'm in charge of my damn self. Oh man. He didn't make it up. No wars? Rookie, wide receiver of the year, offensive rookie of the year. Went up to superstar. Sure, you got something. Nope. Big chips. Man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. Oh yeah, I forgot. He got defensive. 104 sacks when it stops counting. 63, I guess I'll give it to you. What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I couldn't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few, can't match this attitude. I
wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose.
Got my DB of the year.
Never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus
3 of them up there.
Just know your spot. Don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number.
I hit him up in the chat for you, man.
I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get.
Appreciate it, sir. He ain't got his phone.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my hip is real good. We don't need the too bad. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes.
Yeah, they're celebrating now.
What I do? Lace up the shoes. What I do?
Man, I got 5 field goals and I still won. Yeah, tried. His running back still had 200-something yards on me, though. Yeah. Towards the end there, I was just fucking secure tackling. But there you go, son. Get yourself an ability. There you go. Right, in and out. That fucking tight end too, Hogan. He's got in and out, and then he's also got was it post route or some shit specialist? That shit works fucking hella good. you wanna try and make it so I can't go to the corner? I'll make him go in or out route. He's still winning. Fucking a beast. Wasn't able to get him with that Cobb though. Kept watching that one.
Getting no response, coach. Let y'all have that.
Sim it.
Man.
You gotta make the team. 59 overall players and shit.
Hey, man.
Uh-oh. So you're going night-night. Cut that shit off. Yeah. I need to go look at that guy. Fucking Royce. Rolls-Royce. Yeah. He's out for quite some years, and probably 4 years, 5 years now. I know he paid him a lot because he re-signed them. Go look at him. Yeah. And then he moved him inside, which was smart. Which we've been telling fucking Travis is dumbass to do the same shit. But he don't listen. Royce. Oh, no, he didn't. He got re-signed. He got re-signed this year. This is last year. He might win this one and be gone. 30 years old. Getting 93 overall. 9 years in the league. 99 strength. God damn. That's how he's just throwing people off. 97 power move, 93 block shed. Finesse moves 84. Yeah. He got his personality's a leader. Want to get that guy. He's got swim move, bull rush, high motor. Yeah. 316, 6'5", big motherfucker. Unstoppable force, secure tackler, and pass rush elite. Good traits there too. I got offensive player or offensive lineman of the year. Only got fucking 1,700 XP points. But trash. Number 1 center in the league. Been working on this motherfucker for, what, 6 years now? 5 years now? He's 96 and only a star development. Can't get him up. Uh-oh. Alright. Good luck, sir. Yeah? Yeah. Well, you seen the blueprint. Just don't do what I did. Oh, man. What's your offensive line look like? I don't think it's that great, right? Yeah. You might want to move Nelson inside somewhere. Right guard or something. So you can try to double with him. Oh, really? Oh, he's blow by him? Yeah. No, when I first got this Eagles team too, that was the way it was with like Jason Peters and all them. Yeah. Lane Johnson would always give up a fucking sack, so I moved his ass inside to try to combat that. Yeah. Who? The Truth as the 4th Coach of the Year award. What? Alright, sir. Good luck.